not use this. I won't give you a stump speech, although there are a lot of people who are voters in my district around here, so maybe I should. They've heard it a million times already. You can come up here and give it for me, probably. My name is Keith Strahan, and I've been involved in the Republican Liberty Caucus for a long time. We formed one of the RLC CD 36 there in Southeast Texas, and I am running for this position because I believe in liberty. And I believe that liberty is worth fighting for. And so, we heard some good things, and I agree with the chairman and the vice chairman about going against Democrats, but primaries in the Republican Party are important. They're very important. And so, especially in a rural district where we just flipped a couple of counties in the last decade, we had a lot of Democrats trying to act like Republicans, and they're important. So this is a time where we need to coalesce around good candidates in your district and block walk for them, call for them, and just communicate with them that you are supporting them and helping them. But I want to do something a little bit different, and I want to talk about liberty. I want to talk about what liberty means. When I was a government philosophy major at the University of Texas, and then I decided I wanted to get my PhD in political philosophy because I thought I was really smart. And then, so I went and got my master's in religion and political life in the University of Manchester in England. And I'm sitting there, and I'm started reading this book called The Law by Frederick Bastiat. And if you haven't read that book, mind-blowing. It's amazing. And one of the quotes that Bastiat writes in this book that has stuck with me so much, he says this. He says, life, liberty, and private property do not exist because government makes laws. To the contrary, it is because life, liberty, and private property existed beforehand that it makes necessary that men made laws. Do y'all get that?
Yes.
How important that is? Isn't that amazing? So when Thomas Jefferson writes, we are endowed by our Creator certain unalienable rights like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. He's not looking that, we're going to write the Bill of Rights and we're going to get these encapsulated in government is going to create rights. No. Those exist before government. You already have those. And so when Obama or when a Texas official or somebody comes and tries to take your rights away from you, they can't, right? Because you have them. And so that's so important. This message is so important. That's why groups like the Republican Liberty Caucus and the Republican Party are so important. And this is why when I looked and see what the liberty, we call the liberty movement or whatever name you want to give it, all it is about, and it's really simple. It's very simple. For those of you who haven't seen it or been a part of it, once you read something like what Bastiat says, once you get that bug of liberty and that bug of freedom, you can't let it go. It eats at you until you start to act. I didn't want to run for this. I didn't seek this office. But I look around, and I look at my district, and I look at the men and women who are yearning for someone to stand up for their rights and to stand up for principles. I couldn't not do it. And I prayed about it, and I gathered around people, men and women, who also believe in liberty. And so that's what Republican Liberty Caucus is about. It's about men and women who believe in this fundamental idea that we have God-given rights and that government exists to protect those rights. And that's what we're all here for. And I'm so glad that some of y'all came out from the SRC. Thank you so much for coming and hearing this message, because I know you believe it too. And we are friends. We're all friends in here. And this is going to be a great state once we really, really start to get this idea of liberty and take hold of it. Right?
Right.
Amen. Amen. I was joking the other night, we were at a forum in Hardin, which is in the boondocks. And there's 6 candidates in my race. And we made a bet on who was going to get the most amens that night. But that's what it is. I mean, it's an energy. It's a feeling. And so that's why I'm here. And I know that y'all can't vote in my race, right? But I want you to, yeah, you can. But that's why I traveled all this way, and I'm going to turn around and travel all the way back to Block Walk all day tomorrow, because I believe in this. I believe it's important for Texas. And I believe that we need to elect and select people who are dedicated to this principle of liberty. Yeah. And Texas, I mean, I'll be honest. Let's just be honest with ourselves. We need to get Republicans elected. Amen. We need to do it. I'll fight for every Republican in November. But we need to get conservatives elected in March. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And that's why we're here. That's what we're about. We fight every day. I've seen some of y'all from Facebook and afar and watch your work. And God bless you for what you do. And God bless you for what y'all have already done for people like me who have just been here for the past 5 or 6 years trying to fight for liberty. Some of y'all have been doing this a lot longer than I, and I'm just standing on the shoulders of giants. And so I want the Republican Party to take the message of liberty seriously. When we talk about bringing in other demographics, it's liberty that resonates. When I talk to the Hispanic person who came here legally, who went through the process, came over here, worked hard, is putting his kids through school, liberty resonates with them. Yes. They get that. They say, no, I don't want my tax dollars going to someone who came here illegally and didn't want to follow a process. It resonates with them. So I want to encourage you, as we reach out to the black community, to the Hispanic community, give them liberty. Tell the African American community that it's precisely the reason government has been involved in your lives from cradle to grave is the reason that the African community is in the state that it is in now. Right? Yes. And so embrace liberty, learn about liberty, and learn about how much it really means. Even when there's 100 or whatever it is, R's that are voting in the Texas House in 2017, see what they're doing. See if they're acting like conservatives, whatever. They may have an R by their name, but we need to keep them accountable. And they resonate with the message of liberty. Because if they're Republicans, they're going to believe in liberty. We hope. So thank you so much for coming. God bless you all, and I hope you all have a great night. And I have cards if you want to keep in touch. And for those in my district, please vote for me. And thank you, Jeff. Thank you, RLC. Anything else y'all need from me, let me know. I'll be happy to help. Just fight for liberty. Fight for liberty with all you've got. Thank you so much.